Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Miss TBTV. So, yesterday, I was at a meeting. And for my job, and I found myself in a situation where I totally got caught off guard. Y'all. I was what happened was during this meeting, someone at the beginning of the meeting, someone from the committee that I'm on is supposed to always do a prayer. Well, when our president or whatever called around the room, a room and asked for someone from our committee to do the prayer, I didn't notice that, none of the people that heads up our committee, that they weren't there. You know what I'm saying? I did not realize that. And so it's like I'm kind of looking, but I didn't want to turn all the way around and look to see if someone was there. But then he repeated it again, someone from the committee, with somebody lead us in prayer. Well, then he moved on to say, well, do anybody want to lead us in prayer? And it's like all of a sudden this thing came over me where I realized, oh my God, Keita. Oh my God, you're the person that's going to have to do this. So I just raised my hand and, he said, okay, Takita Bell, whatever, going on. Well, y'all, I stumbled and I fumbled through this prayer because I was so totally caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? I was so totally caught off guard that, man, it just seemed like I was just saying whatever, and it was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. It was literally, it was kind of like crazy to me because I'm thinking like, Lord have mercy. I don't even barely know what to say or whatever, but I'm going to say something because I felt like it was my responsibility. I was obligated because of the fact that I was on this committee. I'm supposed to say it, not leave it to the next person in here to say it that may be able to just instantly, say it better. I'm saying all this to say that life will catch you off guard. Life will catch you off guard, y'all. Life will catch you off guard, and you will find yourself in having to do things, being in situations that you never thought that you would be in. You know what I'm saying? In a blink of an eye. Life will catch you off guard, and guess what you got to do? You got to just do it. You got to just do it. When that situation happened like that yesterday, I found myself thinking about this scripture. It's in 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. And it says, for God doesn't give us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. It's like that was ringing in my mind. Like, okay, you don't even have time to be scared. I didn't have time to be scared, y'all. I didn't have time to be scared. I didn't have time to show fear. I just had to get out there and I had to do it. No matter if I stumble or fumble or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. And it's funny. Once I got finished, I ended up picking up my phone that was laying on the table. And I see it's a text message that was from an hour earlier that was from the co-chair of my committee. And she was asking whether or not if I was going to be at the meeting. Well, y'all, if I had noticed that text, this wouldn't have happened because I would have already been prepared. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, it's a trip. This is life. Life, as they say, life be lifing. And in the course of my life lifing, I was busy. I was running all around, and early that morning, trying to drop my dog off, get my grandma ready, you know what I'm saying? Because again, as I said, life will catch you off guard. And life has caught me off guard. If you watched my last video, life caught me off guard with my uncle passing away. With my uncle passing away, I am now solely responsible for my grandmother. Okay? I'm solely responsible for my grandmother. My whole life has changed up. Now, man, I already was, going to her house, 3-4 days a week, doing the things that I had to do. And I've known for maybe consistently for the last 5 years that when my grandmother got to the point where she was going to have to live with someone, no longer be able to live alone, that she was going to come and live with me. I knew this. But I didn't know it was going to happen right now. I did not know what was going to happen right now. Nobody could have told me that, like, just instantly right now, that life would change up and I would have to transition my grandmother to my house. And then all of this is happening at the same time as I am just getting a new job. I'm on my way. Still with my same company, but today I'm starting a new position. Okay, so that means that I'm starting to work at a different time. I got my grandma at home. I got to make sure that my grandmother is set up to the best of my ability. I got to talk to all of my kids, let everybody know. Everybody, all hands on deck. Everybody make sure that y'all go over there and y'all check on grandma. People make sure I sent out the phone number in the family group text so everybody can make sure that they have my grandmother's cell phone number. Yeah, she got a cell phone, y'all. She do know how to work a cell phone. She ain't all tech savvy, but she know how to work that cell phone. But I've been over the last week and a half trying to line everything up because life will catch y'all off guard, y'all. And it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard with this entire situation with my grandma. It definitely, and that was in a funny way, but it caught me off guard yesterday. And man, it caught me off guard. And what I want to say about this is I realized the growth that's within me. I realized that I have grown so much because the situation that happened with my grandmother, those two situations of life catching you off guard are totally different. Because this situation with my grandma, this is a permanent fixture that is in my life now, and it's something that it's nothing I can do about it. And I'm okay with it. I gotta just, get my plan together, you know what I'm saying? Get my routine, like I done told y'all, get my routine together, get it down packed so I can do it. But that life caught you off guard situation that happened to me yesterday, when I say I've grown so much, the way that happened yesterday, if this was a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, if I had found myself in a situation like that where I had to instantly do something like how I had to just pray, and then I did it jumbly and fumbly, do you all know that I would have had anxiety so bad? I would have literally, my stomach would have been quaking on the inside. People probably wouldn't have really noticed it, but I would have ripped myself to pieces. I would have been so mad at myself that I did not realize that my co-chair had texted me so I could prepare and have some sort of words or something put in my mind. I would have had anxiety. But let me tell y'all something. I ain't got time to be having no anxiety. Okay? I didn't have time to have anxiety. After the fact, I still didn't have no time to have anxiety. I ain't had no energy to have anxiety. Because like I told y'all, I got a lot of things going on in my life that's far more important than worried about whether or not I said that prayer so eloquently. The things that I said were genuinely the words or the feelings that I guess I had inside of me that were able to flow out at that time in a last minute situation. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a missionary. I'm not a evangelist. I'm not any of those things. And so I can't put pressure on myself and make myself feel so bad, so guilty that I'm not preaching like one of them, or like I'm not praying like one of them. All things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and who are called according to his purpose. Yeah, I can call up the scriptures, y'all. So what I feel is, or what I realized, or what I've had to realize over these last couple of years is, Keita, stop trying to put this perfectionism thing on yourself. Stop trying to act like you have to do everything perfect. I mean, if you called to do something, get out there and do it genuinely from your heart. Okay? Because again, life will throw some unforeseen circumstances your way, and you're not gonna all the time have time to do them so perfect. You're not gonna all the time have the time to do them just right. Sometimes you gotta be like Nike, and you just gotta do it. Okay? You just gotta do it. So basically, that's my word for the day, y'all. Life will throw you some unforeseen circumstances, and when it does, just pick that stuff up. Pick them circumstances up, okay? Pick them up, okay? I guess say a prayer right quick. Lord, be with me. Lord, help me, okay? And take that stuff and run with it. Run with it, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm running with the situation with this job. I'm running with the situation with my grandma. I ran with that situation yesterday. And I'm running with the situation on finishing this book. I'm running with the situation with doing this with you all. Okay? And I'm going to continue to run with it. As long as the Lord put breath in my body, I'm going to keep on running with it. So that's what you do. Keep on running with it, all right? I wish you all a great day. I wish you all a prosperous day. Have safe travels, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.